Hey guys, welcome back to part 2 of a platformer tutorial, and in this video we're going to add enemy AI and spikes. The spikes are pretty easy to add. Just go to the level code and then just make a spike. It's super easy to make a spike. Just zoom in a little. We don't want an outline, and just change the color to a bit red and use the reshape tool and make it into a triangle. And not that good. That'll do. Just develop your level and just copy paste. I want it here. I want it here. Then this is pretty similar levels, so I'm just going to paste it and change it to here. This will be hard. And then I'm just going to make a spike parker, I guess. And then this slit and all the wait. And then I just made this level. Super easy. You can develop your own levels and add other obstacles, and if you want you can add something other than spikes. Yeah, so I'll just go into the player and I'm going to delete this. Now we just going to add the next level code. If our X position is greater than 230, we are going to go to variables and change level by 1 and then broadcast message. Next, no, broadcast, yeah, next level. Yeah, and then we want to die when we touch the obstacles. For that we'll have to just duplicate this level sprite and just now delete all the obstacles from here. Just select delete. I'm going to select all of them at once and delete. Delete. And this also. Wait a minute. What will I delete? Yeah. And in the level, just rename it obstacles is spikes, whatever you wanna name it. And then delete all the level bit from here. Keep only the spikes. Right. So now just go to the player code and then add if it is touching obstacles, go to my blocks and add the setup block. Now if you run it, you go, you change, wait, I think we have to make it 220. No, sorry, make it 238. Now run it. mm, yeah, we also have to do setup here. So now run it, and we go. Wait, where's this right? Yes, just do go to 00 block and now run it. We have a spike, we die, we touch the spike, we go to next level, we die again if we touch the spike, then wait, wait, yeah, and then we have this little Pockham, and then we restart because we don't have an end screen right now. So this cover the spikes. Now we are covering the enemy eye. So what you can do, just duplicate this player costume and rename it enemy, and just give the costumes, and we're going to change it a little to a red color. I suppose this is fine. You can change your costume, and we just, yeah, no problem. And for that we just have to change a couple of things. Instead of this right direction, we have to add a smaller than sign. If the Y position of the enemy, no wait, X position, sorry, X position of the enemy is smaller than um, the X position of player. What it means that if the X position of the enemy is here is smaller than the X position of player, so it changes Y by 2, so it moves right basically. Now just duplicate it and remove this and just interchange. If now the X position of player is smaller, like it's smaller, so it changes Y by -2. Wait, now now for the wall jumping is also pretty similar. Instead of the if up arrow pressed, we're going to just do a if the Y position is smaller than the Y position of player, then if the X is greater than 0, then it can wall jump. Because we have duplicated, the gravity and the friction have all been duplicated, so it's pretty easy. Now what you can do, now just copy duplicate this code and do the same in the jumping mechanism. And if you do not want the enemy to die when it touches the spike, you can just remove this, and you also remove this, yeah. And then what we're gonna do is, like, we want it to go every time here, so we're just gonna rearrange a little and name it 250. And if you click the green flag, wait, my mistake, I did it in the player. You have to change it in the enemy. Now if you click the green flag, jumps, but I think it's a little too fast, so I'm just gonna change it to 1 and -1, and I'm also gonna reduce the X here and the Y to 8, so that it doesn't become impossible. And then I'm also gonna reduce its jump to 8. Now if you click the green flag, it's slow and it can you can change these values that I have just changed right now according to what you're making. And now we want it to die when it's touch enemy. Yeah, so it's also pretty easy to add. Just go to the player sprite and just duplicate this and change it to if touching enemy. We're going to set up just stop it a little while and broadcast a message called restart. Now in the enemy sprite, just do when I receive a restart, I want it to set up. And for more easier, we're just going to, instead of next level, no wait, and just duplicate this. When I receive next level, you also want it to again set up. So now you change levels enemy. And right, one more thing, when we die, we also want to broadcast restart. Yes, sir. Now we jump, enemy also restart. Wow. And if we die, the enemy also. Wait, why can't I do this? Yeah, and one thing you can do, like if you don't want it to be visible at every level, you can create another block, check level and run it with a screen refresh just for more faster interface, and just do a if condition. If the level is equal to some level, like if the level equal to 1, you want it to show, and if the level is 2, I'm just gonna duplicate this 5 times because we have 5 levels, right? Yeah, there are 5 levels, so I'm just gonna duplicate this 5 times. If level equal to 3, 4, 5, and instead of doing this, we're going to hide it in the wait, undo it. We're going to hide, and we don't want it to do in our second level. We are going to hide. And if you click the green flag, in the first level it shows, in the second level it's still showing because we haven't put a block anywhere right now. And just put it after physics. After you do the movement, you check level. Now you click the green flag again. Now if you go, enemy is not there, you don't die. And like we also didn't want it to be in this level. It's the third level, so we're going to hide again, and instead of the second level we can do show. It's as per you, like in which level you want the enemy to be there or don't want. So enemy is not there, but you still die by spikes. Little Parker, and the enemy is not there, and if you do, the level is next. Now we want a platform to end, so what we can just do is paint it. Instead of painting, just duplicate the fourth one and put it here. And I'm just what gonna do is copy this and change its length and put it at the end, and you can just type, not in red but in any color you like. You did it. And another message, right? Congrats. You did it. Congrats. Now if you go here, we have just a regular. We change the levels. Wall jump, Abigail, you did it, congrats. Now you can't change levels, but you can still stand on it if you want, or you can make it a separate sprite so it just passes through. Right, so that's your platformer. We have enemy AI, we have obstacles, and you can add other obstacles like saws and turn a particular amount of degrees, and add trampolines and just adequate if touching trampolines. Set Y to something like 15 or 16, and you can do it. Now we just have to make a thumbnail. Just name it thumbnail and just add like a platform. Just turn it, and wait, we want a level to be green only, so I'm just gonna copy paste it and like turn it a little and enlarge it, and then add a cube there, and also spike is always good to add. Wait, I'm just gonna zoom in. You need to turn this also back, right, and then platformer, like we just move it here. And now for the code, we just have a simple code. When the green flag is clicked, we want it to hide, and forever we want to reset a timer. Now if you're adding a timer, you cannot do both of them. For example, if you're doing a timer for how long the player takes to complete, then you can do it because it will contradict. Or you can just make another variable timer for that purpose. And now do a when, or sorry, when a timer is greater than something value like 0.01, I just do 0.1, we want it to show, and then just make it go into play also, but remember to change it to hide, and then do this to level, obstacles, and enemy. Now if you click the green flag, um, yeah, so for that we have to also add a show when a green flag is clicked at all the places. Enemy also, no, we are checking level, right, so it will be visible. Thumbnail, yeah, so when you click the green flag, now we have a platformer. We can complete it. Parker, we have another Parker. You can add enemies here too if you like, if you have a different level design or you want to have different places enemy. Now you completed it. If you stop it, you have a thumbnail. But why does the second spike come? You did the code right. Yeah, no problem. We have a full platform ready. Yeah, so that's it for this tutorial.